Hey peeps, what's up? Munchie here. Just wanted to talk to you about the MIUI 11 stable rollout for the Poco F1 and the current situation which we are in right now. When Xiaomi announced MIUI 11 along with Redmi Note 8 Pro in India a few days back, they came up with this timetable, right? In this timetable, they clearly specify that what all devices are going to get the MIUI 11 stable update and when. So Poco F1 is in like batch 1 which started on 22nd of October and goes on till 31st of October. Now the first point is that a lot of us and a lot of Poco fans made the mistake that they assumed that Poco F1 will get MIUI 11 on 22nd of October. I'm not here to defend Xiaomi or anything, but you need to realize that once a device gets old, the updates become less frequent and are not instant. So for someone who's bought like the Redmi K20 Pro or the Redmi K20, they will of course get preference because they are a new customer base. I know it might not feel right, but that is the truth. That is how every company operates. So if we were expecting the Poco F1 to get update on 22nd of October, we had the wrong expectations. That being said, what Xiaomi is doing is also not correct, because in this timetable at the bottom they mention with an asterisk sign that these dates are based on our current testing plan. Actual dates may vary. Now I know they are being in a safe situation, trying to put themselves in a safe situation by putting that asterisk and saying that actual dates may vary so that people don't call them out, but nonetheless you will get called out on Twitter and social media for not providing Poco F1 the update on 22nd of October, which I personally believe is wrong. People need to be patient because Xiaomi did mention a date range between 22nd and 31st of October. What is irritating right now, or what is not done right now, is the difference or the different statements which we are getting. So here's a statement from MIUI India, right? They say that we have started rolling out MIUI 11 global stable ROM for our phase 1 devices in batches. Rest assured, Poco F1 will receive the update at the earliest, which means between 22nd and 31st of October, because this tweet was sent out on 24th of October. And now here's a tweet from Alvin. He says that, "Good morning, Poco Phone Global and India Poco fans. The team has started limited testing for MIUI 11 yesterday." He's talking about 21st of October because the tweet was sent on 22nd of October at 9:11 p.m. So the testing was started a day earlier. If all goes smoothly, you should see MIUI 11 in a couple of weeks or so. So from October 22nd to October 31st, right, which I think is just a week, and considering he sent out this tweet on 22nd of October, he's now saying a couple of weeks or so. So that statement is not like very convincing, or it gives confidence to the end user, because clearly earlier you mentioned a date range, now you change that to a couple of weeks. You need to be ready to get a backlash for that from the Poco community, because trust me, Poco peeps are very passionate about their device, I should say. Some of them might be, too passionate, and some of them might be less passionate, but it is a very passionate community when it comes to the Poco F1. So in my opinion, how this should have been handled is that, for one, when you give a rollout timetable, do not put that asterisk sign at the bottom. Most of the people will not read it. Put it on the top. That should be the first thing you mention right below the rollout timetable, that these dates are based on our current testing plan. Actual dates may vary. This is like you're selling a fine print for insurance, is what you're doing. You're trying to create hype at your event that all these devices will get MIUI 11 in the first batch, and then you come back and say that it's going to take a couple of weeks. You're not doing any good to your reputation over here. A lot of people will get pissed off and then move over to some other company, only to realize that all companies work in the same way. But you can always be different and try to do what is right for the customer. Instead of mentioning this big ass date range, you could have just say split it up and said that, all right, Poco F1 will get MIUI 11 on say 27th of October or even 31st of October. That way People don't assume things that it's gonna get it on 22nd of October and then bash you on social media and make videos bashing you that Poco F1 did not get MIUI 11 on 22nd of October and that Redmi K20 got it before Poco F1, or for that matter, Redmi Note 7 Pro or Redmi Note 7 got it before Poco F1. Just mention a specific date and stand by it. Why is it that difficult, right? I don't understand. So now what is the current situation, or as a Poco F1 user, what can you do? Well, to be very frank, all you can do is just wait for Xiaomi to roll out MIUI 11 for the Poco F1, or if you are impatient like me, go ahead, unlock the bootloader, install a custom MIUI 11 ROM. We do have some pretty stable, pretty good ports, so you can install that if you want to use MIUI 11 on your Poco F1, or you need to wait. I know that's not what some of you wanted to hear, but it is the truth and that is the fact. That is all you can do right now. That will do it for this video, peeps. Peace.